Yo, what is up, Crockxen clan members, Poke fans, and others who stumbled upon this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today we got another X and Y episode review. Today we got episode 17. Now, before we get started, as always, in case you have missed the episode, there's two links in the description, so you guys go check them out online. Now, so the episode starts off very simple. We have Ash and Froak training, um, and then we hear this voice, this man, saying that Froakie, he's mad. And then Froakie like notices where this voice came from, shot a water pulse, and then here we go, we got a ninja. And so Ninja comes out, does freaking leaf storm. No, just kidding, it wasn't leaf storm, but he does disappear, and then we get into a battle. We have Ash and Froakie versus this guy named Senpai. Wait, what is that? Was it like? Yeah, I think it was Senpai. And his Frogadier. Now, the title, they actually, I'm honestly surprised they didn't fix it for the dub. But the scene where Ash and they're like the battle's gonna happen. You know how they always do like this little like versus thing where it shows the characters and the Pokemon. Well, it was wrong because they had the dude with Frogadier, but it showed Ash and Pikachu instead of Ash and Froakie. So I don't know why they didn't fix that in the dub or whatever. They probably should have. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really early right now. I'm super tired. Anyways, um, so they get into the battle, and it's shown off pretty ridiculous how much more overpowered Frogadier is compared to Froakie. Because literally, like, whenever Froakie did Bubble Beam or Bubbles, Frogadier also used Bubble, which I don't know why the heck he's using Bubble, not Bubble Beam. But anyways, how many more bubbles Frogadier was able to shoot out, and then the comparison between his water pulse and Froakie's water pulse, whereas Froakie's water pulse was really small compared to Frogadier's. Also the speed aspect, where it was ridiculous how much Frogadier was faster. They actually pulled the Naruto. I mean, actually, there's a lot of Naruto stuff in here, surprisingly. Um, because it did the whole tree thing where where they're on top of the trees and they're chasing after each other, trying to attack each other. So they did that sequence, which was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Um, and so they did that, and then like I said, Froakie was just dominating all the way through. Like there was no chance for him to win. And then when Frogadier was told to use Quick Attack, it was the weirdest Quick Attack I'd ever seen because it was more like he was hopping around. But then again, he has a frog, so that kind of makes sense. But the way the Quick Attack worked out, it was too fast, and they couldn't handle it. And then Frogadier smacked freaking Froakie in the face, and he went flying against a tree. Now, the battle's over, but because Froakie knows Ash, and the way Ash feels, the way Ash is portrayed is that never giving up aspect. So Froakie was like, "No, I ain't done." So he stood up again, and he was gonna continue fighting. So Sanpei told Frogadier to use Quick Attack again, and he went for it. But Sanpei saw Froakie like he was gonna fall, so he basically rescued him with that leaf tornado thingy and saved him. And then like Frogadier, like of course, like he couldn't stop. He's too fast to stop. So he like he got there when Froakie disappeared. Um, oh my gosh, this is a boring review. I'm sorry, guys. But anyways, so that happened, and then we get this whole conversation stuff where then Ash asks Sanpei to help him learn Quick Attack, and he's like, sure. And then the cool, like I gotta admit, Bonnie is a G. I will continue to say this because she's like, I want to be a ninja too. And then Serena, I don't know, I don't know. Maybe Serena's gonna be a mistress, not a miss, seamstress. That's the word. Because she had a ninja outfit for Bonnie, and she made one for Dene and one for Pikachu. And it's the most adorable thing. It's just Bonnie's like acting like a ninja all over the place. She's like, and she's like hiding, and oh my god, it was just amazing. Um, and then so it's Ash. Ash is gonna train with Sanpei, and the dude he says he trains like it's tough training, but he also trains alongside his Pokemon, which we've seen Ash do before, anyways. Um, so that's kind of how it's gonna go. Whatever Frogadier does, Froakie has to do, and then whatever Sanpei does, Ash has to do. So the first thing is like they have to do like some springboard stuff where they have to like jump and try to strain their leg muscles. And Clement, oh my gosh, why? I like as soon as this is the thing. This is how bad it's getting. When you hear Clement say anything, when or like that sounds like an invention, you're just like, oh gosh, no. I literally did that. I literally did that. I was like, oh my gosh, no, because I was like, it's gonna fail because they haven't fixed that yet, and I want to break. Gosh, dang it! Like, stop doing this so much. It's ridiculous. And like he made this weirdo springboard for his like shoes, and then he like it didn't explode because it wasn't really anything mechanic, but it still set him off flying in the middle of nowhere. Actually, not well. He technically blasted off again, but it was more like bouncing off again. But anyways, um, still, please stop. No, don't do this to him. I want to like Clement, and you're making it hard for me to do that. Um, So stop it, Pokemon. Stop it. I want to like Clement. Um, and then so well, I mean, I guess I can't like him without that ass. But anyways, that's a story for another time. So they're still working. They do this whole like jumping on rocks and stuff like that. And then Ash and Sanpei have to like jump around like on the ground, like jump back and forth. And then they pull off running on water again. All of this is pretty much Naruto stuff right now. Um, and then so they run on water. Like Frogadier just runs through that. Like, he's like, I didn't care. And then Froakie tries to do it and he drowns. Well, not drowns, but he like sinks down in the water. And then Ash's like, it's okay, I'm gonna do it now. And then he jumps in the water and he falls in. And then, like, when he gets back, like, Bonnie's just doing everything. Dude, his body was just amazing. I'm sorry. Bonnie was just amazing. She was, like, underwater with, like, little straw things. She's, like, swimming backwards with Pikachu and the Dene. And I'm like, Bonnie, just go. Oh my gosh. She's amazing. Um, and then, like, so she goes over there to help Ash. And then Ash comes out and, like, Sophia's like, I couldn't do that anyways. And he's like, well, why did you say that earlier? And I'm like, why did you even think you could do it in the first place? You're a human being. And then so like it becomes like a cycle. Where Froakie jumps in or tries to do it and sinks and jumps back out, and then he runs and sinks and then jumps back out, and then runs and sinks and jumps back out. It do like 3 or 4 times, and he's gonna do it again. Froggy is like, chill. Watch me again, and then do it. And then he runs over there like a G, and then like he gets over there, he's like, what? And then Froggy's like all pissed, and I just like, you frustrated, man? He's like, yeah, bitch. And he's like, well, use it. Get the fuck over there. And Froggy's like, yeah. And he runs over there at freaking max speed, and then gets over there, and he's like, he literally has to like put the brakes on because he gets over there so fast. Like, and then he's like, what? And Frogadier is like, oh my god. And I was just laughing. And so like, and then it's eating time. It's eating time. But oh my god, Barney's so too. Like it's just so fun. And then so Clement's like, I got this. I will cook the food. And again, Serena again. Serena's the desserts. Today's episode flat out just said it. She does desserts flat out. And then like so they go and then like Bonnie's like, it's eating time, and I'm like, oh my god, Bonnie, just chill out, you're being too awesome for today. um and so they go eat, and he's like just slurping that ramen. He's like going crazy. He's going ham on that ramen. And then Serena gives him a cookie. He's like, "This is the best cookie I've ever eaten in my life." And then they go, and then they're like looking up at the sky and just chilling out. Um, Anyway, get some backstory from Songpei. Says he's got an older brother with a Greninja. Whose name? It was three. It was three names that they said. They're all similar names, but it was in what was it? Ippei and Nihei. And then Ippei had the Greninja. He's the eldest brother, and he has a Greninja. And then Nihei has a Venusaur, and they all live in the ninja village. Again, like I said, it's freaking Naruto referencing. Um, no, I don't know if that's what they were going for, but anyways, and then he's like he wants to surpass his brothers. So and then Ash like, so is that why you came out to is that why you went on an adventure and traveling to get better? Like yeah. And then Serena pulls off. So look at that. Even though you have two opposite goals, or you have two different goals, you counted the same. You're all going for their own goal. And I'm like, well, Serena, you're hearing all this stuff about goals. What's yours? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I don't mean to hate on her, but she's nothing right now. It's ridiculous. Even Bonnie's more interesting than her. She's supposed to be like a little kid. Um, but anyway, so when they go back to training, again, Bonnie, she's like, just Ninja Lee Star. She's like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Bonnie, just chill out. It was hilarious. And then you got, like I said, they're gonna do the jumping on tree part of that. So it's Sanpei, uh, yeah, oh, okay. Sanpei and then Frogadier are on top of the tree, and then Ash and Froakie on top of the tree branch, and they have to jump across. And so they do that, and then Froakie does it good the first time. He's been doing this for a while. So Ash jumps to the next tree, and he almost falls. And then Sanpei's like, dude, you gotta look ahead like two or three tree branches, and you'll be good, and you'll see how easy this is. And so I started doing that. They're running ahead, and then Ash and Frog behind them, and then doing all this cool stuff. And then Sanpei and Frogadier stop, and I'm like, okay, something's about to happen. And then Ash and Froakie catch up, and they skip ahead, and there's a giant cliff. And then Ash does his Ash thing where he literally like he grabs Froakie and then he turns around and just even though it's a big ass cliff, you're not gonna survive that anyways. Um, and then it's a typical Ash where he sacrifices his own well-being for his Pokemon, but then Sanpei rescues him with a rope. And then they're gonna practice the quick attack because this is the whole point of this training is to learn quick attack. And then Bonnie again, she just comes in and she's like the whole ninja stance, and she's like leaf, whatever the heck that dude said, leaf whatever. And then you just see Pikachu like throwing leaves all over her. She starts like crouching down so the leaves cover her. And I'm like, Bonnie, just chill out. I love you, but jeez, still much of you say. I mean, I don't mind though. Like Bonnie's just amazing. I'm sorry. I'm like fanboying over Bonnie. What the heck? But she's awesome though. Like she's awesome. And then they go try the quick attack, and Frogadier just like smashes a boulder with it, and then Froakie like he crashes into it, and like they do the whole like it seems like it exploded or like it broke, but it didn't. So they try this again. They try it again. And then again, Frogadier is like, dude, watch me and then do it. And then he goes off to do it. But Team Rocket unfortunately comes in, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Team Rocket. But their machine looked cool, but I was like, why do you give them these awesome looking stuff? This even though we know they're gonna fail. It's so obvious that they're not gonna do anything, especially this late in the episode. Like, what the heck? You know it's gonna be like a 1-2 thing or whatever. Um, and so like, and then like again, it's Froakie and Frogadier. They're trying to do quick attack, and then they throw these. They try to blind them with the coin thing, because it's a Meowth. It's a Ninja Meowth robot, basically Ninja Mecha Meowth. Um, and so they do that, but Froakie, since he doesn't have the quick attack yet, actually fails to catch up. And I'm sorry, there's somebody outside with a freaking truck. I hate these things because they make so much freaking noise and it's annoying. Um, but anyway, so they try to do that, and Frogadier gets caught, and then Pikachu gets caught. Dude, Pikachu was a beast though, because like I said, he had a ninja outfit. He like chased that shit off, and Ash is like, Pikachu, use Iron Tail to save Frogadier, and he's like, shakes off the ninja outfit, and like runs at him with the Iron Tail, like, ah, ah, ah. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Pikachu G stat is right there. But unfortunately gets caught, and I'm like, oh well, that you just ruined it. That looks so cool, and you screwed it up. What the heck? But Froakie is now the one that has to do it, and then like he's going quick attack, but it's not working, and he gets flashbacks of everything he did today, all the training he's done, all the jumping, all the sprinting, all the freaking water stuff, running on water, all the jumping on trees, everything he's learned so far, and he does double team. And I'm like, well, guess you failed to learn quick attack. I guess you couldn't do it. But double team's cool too. I'm not gonna lie. So he does that, and then he gets up in there and he smacks them. And then Pikachu uses Thunderbolt, and then double water pulse, freaking Rasengan style. Actually, I don't know where to compare it, because they both fuse. Actually, yeah, from the fourth or fifth Shippuden movie, where Minato and Naruto fused their Rasengans together. That's exactly what happened. Freaking Water Pulse, Froakie, and then Water Pulse, Frogadier, fuse, and kaboom. And then yes. And then the episode's basically over, because it's the whole bye, 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 bye. Now, I do want to mention something before I finish the review. Clement said something that kind of piqued my interest, because he said, like, when they're doing the whole the whole chilling out, laying on the ground, he said something how they would be great rivals. Now this might mean nothing. But I don't know. Like I said, I mean, what do you guys think of that? Like, do you think this could be Ash's first rival, or what? I mean, of course we would have to wait to see if we see him again, because he could just be the character of the day. So, but anyways, guys, that's it for this review. Actually, went longer than most reviews recently. I hope you're okay with that. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments down below in the comment section. What do you think of the episode? What do you think? Is Sanpei Ash's rival, or he's just a random character? And also don't forget to check out my fairy tale review that I'm gonna do in a bit after this video's up. Cause yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been SoresanCrockxen with an X and Y review, and I'll see you guys later.